Hi everyone, it's CJ here, and I want to share with you a project that I'm doing today. Carrie over at Your Paper Pantry is presenting a swap in which we make inspiration cards. These are cards in which you take a deck of cards and put on there something that will give you an idea for your next project, either in your journal or painting or actually anything. So in this case, I've taken my deck of cards, and at this point we don't know how many we're going to make simply because we don't know how many's in the group yet. We'll know probably on the 5th or the 6th. Now these playing cards are quite slick. As you can see, it just wants to twirl around there. I took a old nail file and just kind of roughed up the surface a little bit, and that will really help the gesso stay on there. What I did was I took a sponge brush and my gesso, real thin layer, covered both sides, and then I went looking for some type of template, stencil idea that I could use for a picture that was nothing but dots. In this case, going through some old things, I found this, and size-wise it worked perfectly. So I wanted to be sure I had a little bit of room for lettering, and that works just beautifully. So I traced around it, and you can see here that some of the lines are not connected. And the best thing to use on that is going to be one of these inexpensive mechanical pencils, because it gets in there real nice. On this one, I've connected the lines. Then on this one, I've started making a dotted outline. Now, I would suggest when you do this, your dots should be on the outside edge of whatever it is that you've drawn, because the dot itself will take up space, and if you're trying to do like a circle, you can actually enclose the circle before you intend to. Okay, on this one, you can see where I've started to fill it in, and the dots are fairly close together. You can always go back and add more. Even if they touch each other, it's not a problem. Here we've got this pretty well done. On the outside edge I have a Turkish stone, and it's a quick drying chalk powder. This one is just a little bit different. I wanted to show you where the word dots, I've got it closer together, but you can still see their dots there. And then this is the opposite side. This is where I covered it with gesso, painted it with the banana cream paint, went around the edges with this, let's see, it's Rusty Bucket, used a stamp with the vintage photo ink, and I think it all came together very nice. We were to put a quote or some type of words on the front, and in this case I have "Time flies," because that's, for me, when I'm working on art, time does fly. Seems like I sit down and I'll look up and it's 2 or 3 hours later and didn't even realize it, so I must be having fun. Well, I just wanted to share with you what it is I'm doing for this next swap over at Your Paper Pantry. That's .ning.com. If you're interested in having a great time, head on over there, sign up. It's only $1 a month, and it's a great time, great people. Alright, I hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed what I've shown, and you have